Hello, is this mic on? Public service announcement, y'all. This is your boy, Silas Do-Good, and you're on Black Wall Street. Boo. Black owned and operated. Let's have a conversation. Today is the day after Juneteenth. I didn't post anything for Juneteenth about what it meant and what have you. Figure I'd let you do your own research on that. What I want to talk to you guys today about is loving black. Loving black. That's the topic I want to talk to you today about, because I feel that we are not loving each other. This is strictly for the black community. If you white people want to sit around and listen, but this is addressing the black community, loving blacks. Okay, because we got a lot of self-haters out there. We do. Candace Owens is one of them. Right off the rip, Rick's the South Carolina senator. I forget his name right now. It escapes me. And, of course, Clarence Thomas, But the reason I say this, I'm pointing these people out because these people have, in my opinion, a hate on the black community. A hate for the black community, because they see as Candace Owens put, the lowest common denominator in our society. When they see black kids with their pants pulled down around their ankles, still got a belt loop in it. They're pushing drugs. They're committing crimes, violent or otherwise. They're smoking, weed, and they're doing things that aren't uplifting to our community. And so they use this against us to try to join, another race. That's my opinion, And so I don't, I just don't get that. I do not see the problems, which drugs and everything is a part of every community. It's part of every community. But I don't see the bad parts of our community and hate them so much that I hate the reflection that I see in the mirror every day, and that's enough to turn on my own people in a visceral way to try to fit in with another race. Now it's okay to hang around white people, be with white people, because we're all a big melting pot any old way. But you have to have pride, respect for who you are. And I am unapologetically black, okay? And I feel that needs to be pushed out, because in our community, there are ills that affect us. Now, drugs, prostitution, drunkenness, there are many different vices that just don't afflict the black community. These vices, they go across gender, they go across color lines, they go across territorial lines, community lines. This affects all people, but the media projects us to be, like they're front runners in this, and it isn't. Now, do we have problems in our community? Absolutely. Yes, we do. And we need to address some of the things that affect us, because it kills me to see our young black men out here killing each other, because that's genocide. That's genocide. When a white person or a Uncle Tom or Aunt Jemima points out that there's black on black crime, sometimes they're not lying, because we are out here killing each other. And we need to start loving each other, settling our disputes, because one of the things that happens with police brutality is the differences between policing in a white community versus policing in a black community is how we look at it. Blacks use police to police themselves. Whites use the police to police outsiders. That's why you got jaywalking tickets and things like that. So when a police officer comes in to a black community and then commits an atrocity because they have their own agenda or racism or what have you, I'm not victim blaming here, but if we started loving each other, started checking each other, started helping each other, we wouldn't need the police in our communities other than to police the outsiders. And that is an important thing. That is an important thing for us to look at, to be. We need to be able to uplift our young, provide examples for them so that we can teach them financial literacy, so that we can get them off the corners, so we can get these guns out their hands, so we can teach them the value of life. That doesn't just happen in the black community, it happens in every community. But we're labeled that way because we allow the media to portray us in a certain way. So we don't own the money in our community, and we don't own how we're depicted in our community because we don't control the media. So all I'm saying is we need a community-wide effort to clean up some of the things that can only help us, and that's loving one another. Because at night, I don't want old people to be afraid to leave their house because of fear of another black man. I don't want to have to walk down the street and see a black man approaching me and have to feel some type of way. We ought to be united in being able to throw off these shackles of depression from, no economic opportunities, no schooling, no financial literacy, no anything. We need to be able to look each other in the eyes and say, I love you, brother. I love you. I'm unapologetically black. You're young, black, and gifted. We can't be killing each other in the streets anymore. We can't allow it. We can't afford it. Not in this time, because we're getting killed at both ends of the stick. White man's killing us, holding us back in certain aspects, and we're killing each other and holding us back in certain aspects. We have to have a conversation, and we have to have it now, because we have to reverse this trend, because if not, we ain't gonna be around much longer to enjoy it. I got 2 daughters. I want them to be successful and safe. That's what everybody wants for their children and for their community. And we need to start building on that. If you agree with what I'm saying, come on, like the page and let's have a conversation.